Hey guys, welcome back. Happy first day of September. This is going to be a fun video. It's something that I've put together with a bunch of other YouTubers. All their info will be down in the description box, but we decided to do a big collab. There are 13 of us, and each one of us has an incredible fall-inspired mani, so definitely check the box for dates and channel links and Instagram and all the fun stuff. Everything will be down there. For me, thank you for being here. I have a fun design planned. Now, I don't know, maybe this is an unpopular opinion, but I think about different things when it comes to autumn. Everyone has like fall colors they love, or fall like leaves and pumpkins and all that kind of stuff. And while I think that's amazing and it's great, and you're going to see a bunch of those videos within this collab, I went in a different direction. My inspiration for this actually came from a movie. It's Clueless. You guys probably saw it back in like the 90s. One of my all-time favorite movies ever, and one of my favorite fall things. Not so much these days because now I'm in Florida and we don't have a fall. We have summer, 3 days of winter followed by summer. So that's how seasons go down here. But one of my favorite things about fall up north is socks. I don't wear socks. I wear flip-flops 100% of the time, but I used to be very much into socks, specifically Argyle socks. I love them with my whole heart. I wear them with boots during those 3 days of winter I previously mentioned, but so that's where this kind of came from. I wanted to do my own little spin on Argyle design, especially in this month. I feel like I see a lot of the plaid designs coming back, and I love plaid too. Lord knows I own enough plaid shirts for anybody. But Argyle, there's just something about it that screams cozy, and I don't know, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some Argyle nails, or my spin or twist on Argyle nails. So I'm getting started with my application. And I wanted to do something a little bit like I didn't want them all to be the same. So I'm going to do 2 nails with the white dip powder. I'm going to do 3 nails with some gray dip powder, and the actual nail art and design is going to be in gel polish. So this is kind of a good mix of a lot of different products, and they're all going to be in the box. You're not going to miss anything, I promise. So you guys are going to have to comment down below and let me know what your favorite thing about fall or autumn is, or what kind of stuff you gravitate towards during the transition period between like summer and fall, or summer and winter, wherever you're living. I know I have a bunch of you guys that are in Florida with me, so I know that some of you can relate to the lack of season change, which I do miss. I do miss occasionally. I remember, being in New York. I grew up on Long Island, and the trees and the turning of the leaves was always one of my favorite things. And another one of my favorite things was fire pits. I have always had a fire pit. I have one at my house now, although it seldom gets used because, let's face it, it's Africa hot here. But I do love fire pits and a glass of wine, making s'mores with the kids and all that fun stuff. So definitely I'm dying to know what you guys love the most about fall. One of my other all-time favorite things about the fall autumn season is Halloween. I am obsessed with Halloween. I am kind of sad this year because it seems that trick-or-treating is just not an option for obvious reasons, nor are costumes for that matter. I'll probably still do something just because I have to, but rest assured, I have already planned out all of my Halloween manis. The entire month of October is going to be all Halloween themed in some way. Some of it'll be art, some of it'll be colors, some of it'll be like decals or stickers or that kind of stuff. But every single mani for the entire month of Halloween, and I think I've planned it out to do 4 videos per week. So that's going to be 16, if I did the math right. Not my strong suit. 16-ish Halloween nail inspired manis for the entire month of October. So if you guys are on that, or in that, demographic, why am I saying that word? In that group. I'm back to school, y'all. I'm in bachelor mind. Where you're looking for some kind of Halloween nail design, trust me when I tell you, you will have plenty, and that's going to be the entire month of October. That being said, I'm going to let you guys watch a little bit of my general application. I am speeding through a lot of it for you, just because the design part of this is going to take a little bit. I'm going to leave timestamps in case you want to fast forward the process and just hang out and watch the design type stuff, so you can check for that. It'll be on the video itself and down in the box. So yeah, I'm going to let you guys watch, but I'll be back with you guys in just a bit. So here's the fun part. For me, at least, this is the fun part. It's also the incredibly stressful part, especially with this design. I was just talking to another nail friend about this exact issue. I mean, I like doing freehand stuff. I like to explore my skills and, you know, what I'm able to do with polish and alcohol inks and all that kind of stuff. So I do like to do a lot of freehand work. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to practice, and y'all are going to watch all of it. I'm sorry, and you're welcome, depending on where you fall on the spectrum. But when it comes to doing the actual art, I am limited in a couple of areas. I have a difficult time getting straight lines, and I have a difficult time making perfect circles. That's where I struggle. That's where my weakness is. And I figured this may be a great, design to practice my line work. And you know what? It looks fine. It looks fine. I like it. It's not bad at all. But I know some of you can relate to this. You pick apart your own work just like I do. So I look at it and I'm like, those lines are not straight. They're not even. They're not perfect. And it's going to drive me absolutely insane. Insane. You could have used what are they called? Those little stripy things. You know what I'm talking about. Nail vinyls. I could have used nail vinyls to block things off and make it perfect, but I really just wanted to give it a go, all freehand, and see how it turned out. So you can do this entire design using color blocking with dip powder. It would be kind of a pain in the ass, but you absolutely can if that's what you want to do. If you want to do this entire thing with dip powder, you sure can. But I figured it might be a little less stressful. I may have figured wrong. This may have been ambitious, but I'm going to do it all with gel polish. I didn't have a gray that matched the dip exactly, so I used my gray gel polish and I'm mixing in a little bit of black, and I think I got pretty darn close to the dip color on my nails. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my striping brush and I'm going to just paint on what I think in my mind. I didn't use a picture for reference. I had it all in my head, which is probably dumb, but yeah, it's me. You guys can't expect too much at this point. Yeah, I'm just going to paint on what I think an Argyle design might look like, and we'll add in a little bit of detail later on, but I map it out. See where I put my dots? Those are the corners and the center, so I have an idea in my head as to where those lines are going to go. And the beauty of working with gel polish, you probably heard me say this 1.5 million times, is it's not going to dry down until you cure it. So you can, go back and fix things, or you can erase the whole thing and redo it until you're happy with it over and over and over again, if that's what you feel like you need to do. Whereas with dip powder, I feel like if you make a mistake in your placement of stuff with dip powder, you kind of have to start all over from scratch, So that's why I like using the gel polish. You can use regular polish too, or even acrylic paint if you wanted to. I feel like fixing errors with either of those two things might be a little more difficult, but it's absolutely doable. So I'm going to let you guys watch again for just a little bit on how I do this Argyle design. I do put up 2 top coats on it actually. I did glossy first, just because with the gel polish, it can add texture to the nail itself. So I did a layer of glossy top coat, and then I went in with a matte top coat. The glossy top coat is for no other reason other than to smooth out the surface, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. I do want to also point out that I did 2 coats of the gel design. You only see one because this video is long enough. And I don't want to be like super redundant, but I went over that design one more time with the same color just to give it a little bit more opacity. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over the gray nails. So I'm going to let you guys watch, veg out, hang out, fast forward if you feel like you need to, and I will come back for some top coats. So I realize it's not time for top coat yet, not even close. I'm gonna work on my gray nails, but I did want to jump back in and talk to you guys a little bit about some of the girls that are in this collab with me. You'll notice in the description box where I have all the girls listed, there are probably some familiar names. There are a few girls that have been on YouTube for a little bit, some as long as I have, some longer than I have, and there are a lot of new faces or names as well. And I really wanted a good mix of people in this collab. I wanted to showcase some of the newer YouTubers that, you know, may not have the exposure that me and some of the other girls may have. And I will absolutely encourage you to check them out. It's always good to have different perspective. They use a lot of different products. They do a lot of different stylized type videos. Some girls do short natural nails. Some girls do long extensions. Some do dip powder. Some do gel applications. It's a really great mix of everybody down there. So definitely head on over. Subscribe if you'd like to, give them all the thumbs ups and stuff. You know, do all the things and all the stuff. If you're new to my channel, if you found me through one of these lovely ladies, hi, hello, I am Marla Kris. I laugh every time I say that. I don't know why. Introductions are awkward. Yeah, welcome to my channel. Feel free to hit that like button if you like the video, and subscribe if you haven't yet if you'd like to see more of my ridiculous nail shenanigans. Also, a friendly reminder to those of you who may be new, I do have a Facebook group. We have a ton of fun there. There's hundreds of outstanding, amazing, empowering, and supportive ladies, and we would love to have you be a part of the Manifam. So also in the box, there is a link to my Facebook group and all of that fun stuff. So I'm gonna shush again now and let you continue what? Well, I don't know when to shut up sometimes. I'm going to let you continue watching, and then I promise I'll come back for a top coat. I'll give you all my final thoughts, and I will be back with you guys in just a bit. our Argyle sock inspired Manny moment. Thanks for sticking it out with me if you're still here. If you're not, then you can't hear what I'm saying. And I have nothing nice to say. I'm gonna top coat now. Y'all, I'm in one of those moods. You know what? I just ate. I just had a lot of food, and I don't know, for some reason food puts me in a funny mood. I'm happier when I'm not hangry. What am I saying? Anyway. I'm gonna top coat. I'm using my iGel Beauty No Wipe top coat. I'm going in, I think I mentioned this to you earlier. I'm doing the glossy top coat first, and then I'm going to go over it with the matte top coat. And that's for no other reason than when you do gel polish over your nails, it can have a texture to it. And I feel like putting the glossy top coat over top of that eliminates that extra texture, and then the matte just makes it perfect. You don't have to do matte nails if you don't want to. Of course, who am I to tell you what to put on your nails? I don't know. You guys know, I've been in a matte mood. I don't know if it's the weather or the season changing or what. Matte is coming to play. And I have been really loving the iGel Beauty Matte Top Coat. It's also a no cleanse, so you slap it on. It's got a thinner consistency than the glossy. It doesn't bother me at all. Put it on, you cure it. I cure my top coats for 60 seconds. My gel polish cures for 30 seconds. And it comes out perfectly matte, perfectly smooth. Don't have to do a thing to it, and I absolutely adore it. You guys know I can't say enough about iGel Beauty. I love them. I really do. I don't talk like this about a lot of companies. I like a lot of products, and I like a lot of companies. iGel just struck a chord with me. It tugged on my heartstrings a little, and I like them. I like them a lot. So this is the end result. This is how they look matte. I kind of love them. I really kind of love them. What do you guys think? You're gonna have to comment down below and let me know. I was contemplating not telling you what my design inspo was and seeing if you guys would figure out if it was Argyle or not. I don't. Does it look Argyle? I don't know. To me, it looks Argyle. Finishing up my mani with my Chaney Skincare Cuticle Oil. True to form, I would never finish a mani without it. Have you guys gotten the Hot Mess Marla? It's still available. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think you can still get it as long as you want to. So thank you guys so much for hanging out and for watching. And don't forget to watch all my other nail sisters that are down in the box. And I will see you guys in my next vid. Love you. Bye.